Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Stories for Hope podcast. I'm your host, Nicole, and today's episode is very special. Today, we are going to hear from Cooper and his mom, Brooke, about his Penny Wars fundraiser that brought clean water to an entire village and school in Uganda. For those of you who are new, Stories for Hope is a podcast run by Hope for Kids International, a nonprofit whose mission is to restore hope to children and families around the world. On this podcast, we share inspirational stories to inspire you to bring hope to those in need. Cooper is an 11-year-old boy who has a big heart for helping other kids in need around the world. This year, Cooper got his entire school involved in a fundraiser to drill a well for a community and school in Uganda that was living without access to clean, safe drinking water. Let's jump right in and hear from Cooper and Brooke.
I raised money for a well. Kids in Africa don't have clean water.
How did it first start?
By me telling my mom. I told her if, say, like a private school can raise money for like a charity, then my public school can raise money for a well.
And when you were young and you first heard about the need for water, what did you do?
So when I was young, I actually spent all my piggy bank money on a well. I also done many lemonade stands. I raised on some of them over $100.
Wow, so you've been passionate about this for a while.
Yeah.
And when you decided that you wanted to get your school involved, what was the first step?
I told my mom
What'd you tell me?
that I wanted to have my school do it well.
And then what happened?
And then my mom told my principal and teacher, and then they said, yeah, we can do it.
If you present, right?
If I present
To the student council.
to the student council.
When he did present to the school, most of the kids didn't even know the need for clean water. And even some of the teachers came up to us after and said, we didn't really know there was this much of a need. But everyone was so excited about it.
So Penny Wars is like my school. We had about 13 classes do it. It was about 13 classes, and it was like whoever raised the most amount of money in their like jar wins, like a party and like a popsicle.
Yeah, and if the whole school met its goal.
And if the whole school met our goal, we would get all a popsicle. You can do dimes, quarters, dollars.
Checks. And they put up posters in their hallway of the original water source. And
yeah,
on World Water Day, they shared a video about the need for water in all the classes.
I announced it on every morning announcements.
And they would also, they put it on your big marquee outside your school.
Yeah.
I think even the email announcements that the parents would get, it was included in that as well.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was pretty neat. Just like the whole school got very excited about it. And I think they were catching off the energy of Cooper's passion and excitement.
We let our friends and family know on social media, and some people sent me checks.
How did you feel when we were at the bank and we realized we reached our goal?
Awesome. Great. Happy. Really happy.
And then excited to tell your school too.
Yeah, excited.
It was neat at the end, or when I was at the well dedication, I was trying to figure out what we could present to the village and the school from his school so they can realize that it was a school that did it. So I was thinking originally like a banner with all the kids to sign. And then I thought, well, I might as well just order extra yearbooks. So I ordered 2 extra yearbooks and presented one to the village and one to the school. And they were so excited at the well dedication. I was like flipping through the pages and there was pictures of, them raising money for the well in the yearbook. And I think that was kind of a cool thing to leave with them. And hopefully the kids, can realize like, oh my gosh, there are kids on the other side of the world who helped make this dream, become a reality. And
I want to make other kids around the world feel like they're worth it.
To me, it very much shows that no matter how old a person is, if they have a desire on their heart and they're passionate about something, they can make a difference in one way or the other. And I'm hoping that this will be something that other kids see. You know, he was 11, he was able to do this. And if not, that's okay too. An entire village, you know, has clean water now because of an idea that was sparked by you and a school that fully supported and backed you. So yeah, I'm very, very proud of you. He's already talking about what's the next steps for the next well or next thing he can fundraise for Hope for Kids. So it's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Cooper, for having such a huge heart for other children. I love hearing Cooper's passion and dedication. When God puts something on your heart, you can trust that He will give you the courage and resources necessary to make it happen. As Brooke said, it was truly inspiring to witness Cooper and his entire school dedicate their time and energy to serve others. If Cooper's story has inspired you to want to get involved, we'd love to hear from you. You can get connected with us by going to H4KI.org. Thanks again for joining us. Have a blessed day, everyone.